Organics, which is a microgreens and leafy greens farm just outside of Brantford, Ontario. And this is an operation that's been going for 9 years. They sell at a variety of different markets. They're selling at multiple farmers markets, sell at 40 different retailers. They've got great branding. It's a wicked farm, and they're doing some stuff that I thought that has been actually quite surprising to me as I've toured around the operation. Two things popped to mind right away is they actually reuse their microgreen soil, and I've never seen an operation do that before. Not to say that they don't exist, but I've never seen it. So I was really surprised to see that. And they plant their pea seeds dry, which I was surprised to see as well. The only thing that they soak are sunflower. Needless to say, lots going on in this operation. We're going to take a tour around the farm. I'm going to do an interview with Thomas Dombey, who is the owner and operator. He's been running this farm with his wife, Sandra, for 9 years. I'm going to chat with him, check out the farm. They're also selling this farm and the brand, which could be an incredible opportunity for somebody who had experience and wanted to jump in. You know, they're at an age where they're just kind of tired of doing it. They want to try something else, so they got it for sale. We'll talk about that in the interview. Enjoy.
So Hynde Organics, Sandra and I have been farming since 2009, and Hynde Organics sells and grows microgreens and salad greens. We've created, I guess, niche market products with nice labels. We sell at some farmers markets in the greater Toronto area, as well as in downtown Toronto, and we're in approximately 40 stores in southern Ontario.
40 stores?
Yes.
Wow. And are we talking Guelph, Kitchener-Waterloo,
yeah,
Toronto?
Barrie.
All the way up to Barrie?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who's delivering when you go that far?
We've got 2 delivery vehicles and 2 delivery staff. They're out 3 days a week.
Wow. Holy.
We have had opportunities to expand into other areas, like Muskoka, but it's just not it's not financially feasible for us to do small deliveries to really rural areas.
Of course.
Yeah.
How many flats a week are you guys doing in this greenhouse?
Approximately 2,000 a week.
2,000, and that's on 3. Are you planting 3 times a week?
3 times a week, yeah.
And harvesting 3 times a week?
Yeah, so we have 3 harvest days and 3 planting days, yeah.
Yeah.
So my favorite has always been sunflower, both in flavor and of course because it's a whole food, it just makes me feel really good. But once I tried fava,
it's amazing.
The flavor is
it's
amazing.
Almost like sun and tea mixed. It has that nutty flavor.
Of it's a beautiful crop. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you get those from mums?
We do get them from mums.
So I'm kind of curious on the lineage of this, of Hynde Organics. So where you are today as to where you were, is it 9 years you've been in business?
Yeah, it'll be 9 years this July. So in 2009, I decided I wanted to farm. I went through panic attacks being in real estate, and changed my diet to mostly raw food. Started growing microgreens for myself, and did a little bit of volunteer work at some other farms, and visited some farmers markets, and realized, oh my God, I could, potentially make a career out of something I love to do, something I'm doing for myself. And I've always been, doing backyard gardening or balcony gardening.
So was it real estate you were in? You were a realtor?
Yes, yeah. I went into real estate thinking I would make $1 million and then buy a farm and live happily ever after. But in fact, we emerged out of real estate with an $80,000 debt. Credit shot. So the only way that we could start farming was to rent some land, and then fairly quickly I realized, well, we'd need to live there. So we started looking for a small residential property that met the criterias of being able to be a certified organic farm. I took some courses, workshops with Farm Start, and realized the importance of infrastructure as distinct from just getting a vacant, 1 acre with no buildings, no electricity, no running water, and just how difficult that would have been. So, so I kind of knew what to look for, and in the meantime, we started some plants without having found a place yet in my dad's backyard in a my sister's backyard at my dad's apartment, in a very small, like 6x8 greenhouse, and just filled it, started seeding everything under the sun. We kind of thought initially that we would grow all kinds of heirloom varieties of everything.
I think every market grower has gone through that.
Yeah, and then you realize, well, you're good at some things, you're not good at other things. Certain things work out, certain things don't. Also, you go to farmers markets and you realize, oh, everyone's selling this and everyone's selling that. You are not allowed to sell certain things because some farmers are making their yearly income exclusively on, say, tomatoes and peppers. So we just kind of fell into this niche market, I guess, of microgreens and salads, which we were doing and we were, eating. So we were inspired on a personal level to share that with the world.
Do you reuse your soil?
We do, yeah.
You actually reuse the soil?
It just gets better and better.
Get out of here.
I mean, if you think about the microgreen production, there's 3 cover crops that we're growing for microgreens, right? Buckwheat, spring wheat, and pea shoots, and all of those are nitrogen fixers.
Yes.
And as the roots break down, they add a lot to the soil. And unlike composting, leaf matter or other debris or food, which can take a year or two in our climate to break down, root mass breaks down very quickly, like 6 weeks.
And that's why it's in a greenhouse too, to keep it warm.
That's right, yeah. We don't heat very much back here, but just enough to...
So this is some... So explain to me how... So it looks like you're dumping those flats in this row.
Yeah.
Then does that sit for a period and then you just basically reuse it?
So there are 6 ends, like 2 ends to each composter. So once we filled an area, we cover it with this black ground cloth. Just let it let it break down for about well, it might be a couple months actually. Julian would know. It's when we need it, we use it. But by then it's pretty well broken down, and then we use this John Deere tractor to scoop it out of the composter. We add it into this Bolden and Lawson flat filler.
And so this is how you're filling your flats with this?
That's right.
Wow,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we so the trays are fed through on the other side. They come out here. Trays are then stacked in groups of usually 15. So then they get pushed down. We generally fill this area. And we're using a Blackmore broadcast microgreen seeder.
Oh, I think we looked at that at another... Oh, this is a different one here.
Well, this one here. So it's got a vermiculite dispenser on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then that's the seed.
It would be nicer if we, cleaned it. And yeah, if we had more time, or if you came at another time, because tomorrow, for example, like we have harvest days and we have planting days. So on planting days, you would see this aspect of the production, but today it's all about harvesting, washing, drying, packaging.
Yeah.
So this is like an extra hopper. So you put extra seed in here, and it's a magnetic, I guess, vibrating unit that makes the seed kind of come down, and it goes onto the trays.
I notice you have pea seed here. Are you able to actually seed the soaked seed with this?
No.
Okay.
No. The only seed that we're soaking right now is sunflower.
You're not soaking your pea seed?
We're not.
You plant it dry?
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, when you go up in production, like initially we were soaking everything.
Of course. Yeah.
But when you go up to this level, you can't.
You got to cut corners.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The greens harvester that you got here behind us, that must be saving you an incredible amount of labor.
Yeah, and time. Yeah, definitely.
Because Julian was saying you guys were harvesting with scissors before.
We were, which was about 30 seconds a tray.
Okay, that's not bad.
Well, when you're
really good,
a couple of years in,
right?
Yeah. When you're really good and you're really giving it, which is, you sort of learn too that it's unsustainable. Like the body is unsustainable in that kind of like just go, 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 go. You know,
Yeah.
30 seconds a tray, like you're a machine. You know,
Yeah.
moving with scissors, and eventually, you know, the hands start to hurt a bit.
Oh yeah. $10,000 a month in seeds that you got.
about
10,000 a month.
a skid and a half to 2 skids
Wow.
from mums a month. And I mean, you know, for field crops, I mean, I used to go through, if I went through 10 pounds of seed in a 5-acre lot, that I don't even think I went through 10 pounds.
That's not possible.
Yeah,
No, not at all.
10 pounds in here is nothing. It's a drop in the bucket.
But here, there's no weeds.
Yeah.
There's no weeds. There's no weather extremes.
Well, you still have other conditions. I mean, you have humidity factors,
Yep.
low light conditions, you know, give rise to mold.
Yep.
You have a lot more pest management to be mindful of.
Yep.
Yeah, heating costs.
Yep.
Yeah. Cooling in the summer. You know, if it's 25 outside or 30 outside, it's 45 in here, and it's 100% humidity.
Do you put shade cloths? I see.
Yeah, these actually close.
Okay.
It does provide some insulation at nighttime. In the winter, it reflects the heat down.
Yeah.
And it also insulates.
So do these close up at night?
They do, yeah. We close them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a flick of a switch over there, actually.
Oh, okay.
That could be automated, but we haven't invested that.
Right. So you guys are actually selling this farm. It's on the market.
Yes, we're selling Hynde Organics, and we also have the farm listed separately for sale.
Okay, so you're selling the whole brand, everything.
Yes.
If somebody were to buy, so you got the real estate deal as a separate thing. So I guess if somebody were to buy this farm, what are they buying? All the greenhouses and infrastructure and all that?
Yeah, I mean,
The
anything
brand?
that's attached. Well, the brand is separate, like Hynde Organics as a business that sells and grows microgreens and salad blends is separate from the real estate.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we're you know, this wouldn't necessarily be good for somebody who's just starting up to buy Hynde Organics. It would be somebody who already has a greenhouse and maybe is looking to get into the microgreen business, or they're wanting to expand upon previous experience of growing microgreens.
Yeah.
I think the opportunity to go national and then into the U.S. Is there. Hynde Organics has, you know, come to a point where it needs to expand, and that opportunity is there for it to go even larger.
Yeah.
But after 9 years of Sandra and I, you know, doing this 7 days a week.
Yeah.
And as we're, you know, now I'm 42, she's 39. Yeah, we're just getting to a place where we're
you
wanting
have the steam
explore.
to push it.
Yeah, well, it's a choice point, because once you get investors and you're committed for the long run.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other interests that Sandra and I have that we've, you know, been pursuing a little bit on the side, and we'd like to see it come into the forefront. And we would love for this to continue. I mean, I think, you know, with the help of many, many people, we've built a beautiful thing, and I would like to see it, you know, continue.
How much crew do you think it requires to run this farm as it is right now? If somebody were to buy this and come and say, let's say I wanted to buy it. I'm an experienced grower. I could come in and make this happen. How many people would I need full time to make this?
Sure. So currently there's 12 people working. 4 of those are part-time. They're 3 days a week. So there's at any given time, around 8 of us working 5 to 6 days a week, with the exception of Sandra and I. We tend to work another half a day on Tuesdays, which is the only day off that we would have. If more efficiencies were put into place, I mean, it really depends. Like, if business was to increase, you know, you're going to have to get more people in, or you're going to have to work longer hours. Actually, while we work, 6 to 7 days a week, 3 of those days are 9 to 4. The other 3 days are longer because they're harvest days. I mean, we finish when we're done packaging all the
And
orders.
is that when you need the part-timers to come in as on the packing days?
Yes. Yeah. And as well as for deliveries.
Right.
Yeah. 'Cause deliveries are 2 to 3 days a week.
Okay, and do you have people that are specific delivery drivers, like that's their job?
We do, and then we have some market staff down in Toronto who live there, who help
great.
us there.
So
Yeah.
you show up with the product, and then they set it up
Yeah.
and run with it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's Kind Organics. Hope you guys have found that helpful. I'll leave all of Thomas and Kind Organics information below. Check them out. I'll also have information about that harvester that they're using, the Hamill Greens harvester. I'm gonna have another video coming in about that, but I'll have all that information in the show notes. Talk to you guys later.